If you clicked on this video, you're probably feeling a little lost or confused in your life right now. You're wondering if all the hard work that you've been doing on specific projects or trying to achieve certain goals is actually going to happen. Maybe even you're starting to doubt yourself a little bit and questioning if any of this stuff and changing so much about yourself and your life is even worth it. The answer is yes, it is. And this is confirmation for you that you are absolutely on the right path and that everything is working out for you. And in divine timing, when it's supposed to happen, all of your visions, your dreams, your goals will begin to manifest and everything will fall into alignment. Part of the process of transformation is being lost, is being confused, and having doubts. This is because you're birthing an entirely new life and a new reality. And in that process of birthing something new and becoming something different, you're gonna feel confused. You're gonna feel lost at times, and you're gonna question yourself. The answer to this question of if it's all gonna work out is 100% without a doubt, yes. And if you've been feeling this way, this is actually a positive sign that you're moving in the right direction and everything is actually working out in your favor. In order for something new to be built, the old has to be demolished. It has to go down to the ground. Maybe, of course, in the tarot deck, you're having what's called a tower moment, and everything in your life seems to be breaking down, from your relationships, your job, your money, maybe even your car, your health. You've been feeling sick. This is because the rebirth process, the transformational process, you becoming a different version of yourself, is just that. It's leaving behind everything that's old in your old life that didn't work out for you, that wasn't aligned with your highest vision and your highest self. The confusion part, the feeling lost part, which is what you've been feeling lately, is actually a wonderful sign that everything is working out for you, because look at it this way. You're becoming a better version of yourself. Your life is improving in so many different ways, although it certainly doesn't feel like that. So why do you feel lost? Why do you feel confused? Why is this a good sign? It's a good sign because you're feeling lost and confused because something different is taking place. You are different. You're different than you used to be. You're changing so much every single day you don't even recognize who you are. And this is where feeling lost and confused comes into play. You've never been this version of yourself. You've never thought like this. You've never behaved like this. You've never had that amount of money. You've never worked for yourself in this particular way. You're questioning all these things because you're in that period of the unknown. You're in the void. And this is a wonderful, powerful, amazing, transformational place to be in your life. Because when you're in the void, this is absolute confirmation that you're changing. And it's supposed to be scary. You're in the unknown. You don't know what it's going to be like. So yes, it's uncomfortable. Yes, it's confusing. Yes, you feel lost. This is because you've let go of the old version of yourself and you're in the cocoon right now. Before the beautiful butterfly expands and opens its wings, it goes in the chrysalis. This is you right now. You're transforming. You don't know what it's going to look like. You don't know what it's going to be like. So it's scary. It's confusing. You may feel a little lost. And this is a beautiful thing, and you're exactly where you're supposed to be, because in this position of transformation and feeling lost, you're literally transforming into a new, better version of yourself, a smarter version of yourself, a more attractive, magnetic version of yourself, a healthier version of yourself, a more confident version of yourself, a wealthier, more abundant version of yourself. Everything that you want is on the other side of this transformation, and it doesn't happen overnight. As a matter of fact, the more you've been through, the more it feels like things are burning down to the ground right now, the greater your transformation actually is. Because a lot of pain will come during this, not necessarily suffering, but you may experience pain, the pain of letting go, the losing relationships, the pain of forgetting that old version of you, the comfortability of having that comfort, it's all gone. It feels like the rug is being pulled out from underneath your feet. Embrace it. This is your confirmation that it's all working out for you. Ground yourself in routine and regular practices of meditation, of journaling, going out in nature, grounding your energy, writing about it, affirming to yourself, and continuing to focus on the end goal, which is why you set out to make all these changes and become this different, better version of yourself. If you flash back now to where you were or who you used to be a year ago, a couple of months ago, even a couple of weeks ago, look how different you are. Look how much has changed in your life and how far you've actually come. I had an experience recently with this with my dad. I went out to dinner with him last Friday. Today is Thursday. So last Friday we went out to dinner, and I had a kind of breakthrough benchmark moment where I had paid off a debt. And it wasn't even a big debt, but it was a debt. And it put me in a state of reflection in which I was looking at my finances, and I was like, it's cool that I paid off this debt and I'm working on some other things financially. And then I kind of took a step back and I was like, holy crap, this is wild. In just a year, look how much money I've saved up. Look how much debt I've paid off. Look how much progress I've made. And it all kind of came into focus as I took a step back, because I've been so focused on the day-to-day activities and the doing part as a result of me being this new wealthier version of myself, this abundant version of me. And I was able to look back and reflect and go, look at all the frickin' progress I've made. This is insane how much progress I've made. And in that moment of reflection and taking a step out of doing the work and being in the process, I was able to reflect and look at my journey. And in less than a year, how different I am. Not only in my external world, the numbers in my bank account, but look at the person I am today and look at who I used to be a year ago. I don't recognize myself. And I know that I'm still in this deep and powerful transformational process that's really gonna take me, well, of course, you know, it'll never stop, but really birthing the life of my dreams right now. It's going to take probably a couple more years, or it might not. I don't really know. And I'm not really attached to it because I'm focused on the process and the day-to-day things that I need to do and honing my mindset and improving my skills and birthing this new life. I'm doing the work, I'm in the process. But take a step back, and a powerful tool is to reflect and look at who you were a couple of weeks ago. Look at who you were at the beginning of the year. We're in the middle of April. Look at who you were in January. Are you the same person? Absolutely freaking not. Look at who you were last October, September. Look at how different that version of you from January to last October, September was. Now look at who you were last April. Look at how different you are. You're an entirely new person. And at times during this process of deep and powerful transformation, birthing the life of your dreams, you're going to feel confused at times. You're going to feel lost. You're going to have doubts and question yourself. This is a natural part of the transformation. Because again, if you already knew what was going to happen or what your life is going to look like, then it's not something new. It's something familiar that you've already done before, and you're not transforming. You're not changing into a new, better version of yourself. You're not birthing the life of your dreams. Indeed, you are being the same person, just recreating what you've recreated in the past. But that's not you. That's why you're watching this video. So this is confirmation for you today that you are on the right track, especially if you're feeling lost, confused, maybe a little fearful and scared. Meditate, write about it, go out in nature, ground yourself, go and exercise, do something, ground into your routine, and keep doing the things that have got you to this point, and sit here and congratulate yourself and reflect and look back at how far you've come and be excited about where you're going. Embrace the discomfort, embrace the unknown. You're in a powerful and deep time of transformation. And soon enough, whenever that time is, everything will come to light and you'll be able to look back. But give yourself that gift of reflection today and look at how much you've changed just from January at the beginning of the year. And look back in the past 6 months and also a year ago and go, wow, holy crap, look how far I've come. Congratulate yourself, embrace the uncertainty, and continue to move forward in faith and certainty that everything that you want is in the process of forming. You're creating it more and more each day. That's what I got for you today, guys. I love you so much, and I'll see you very soon in another video. Peace.